What's the smartest way you've tested your daughter's boyfriend? I pretended to be broke for 3 months and watched him disappear faster than free pizza at a college dorm. My daughter Sophia brought home this guy Asher last spring. 24, worked at a tech startup, always talking about his future plans and how he was going to build an empire. Real smooth talker. The kind of guy who uses words like leverage and synergy in casual conversation. Something about him rubbed me wrong. Maybe it was how his eyes lit up when Sophia mentioned I owned a small construction company, or how he always steered conversations toward money and investments. Here's the thing about being a contractor. People assume you're either dirt poor or secretly loaded. There's no middle ground in their minds. One night, Asher was over for dinner. Sophia was in the kitchen when he starts asking me about expansion opportunities and whether I'd ever considered diversifying my portfolio. I'm thinking, dude, I build decks and fix roofs. What portfolio? That's when I got my idea. The next week, I started complaining. Told Sophia business was slow. Started driving my old beat-up truck instead of my newer one. Wore my rattiest work clothes when Asher came around. Dad's been really stressed, Sophia told him one evening. He might have to lay off some guys. Asher nodded sympathetically. That's rough. The construction industry is so unstable. But I noticed something. He stopped asking about business expansion. Stopped talking about all those weekend trips he wanted to take Sophia on. By month 2, the cracks showed. Asher started working late more often. Canceled dates because he was swamped. Sophia was confused, but made excuses for him. He's just focused on his career right now, Dad. The breaking point came when I staged the ultimate test. I had my buddy Tony call the house pretending to be from the bank. Made sure Asher could hear. Mr. Harris, this is regarding your loan application. I'm afraid we can't approve the extension. You'll need to make the full payment by next Friday. I acted devastated. Put my head in my hands. Sophia rushed over to comfort me. Asher? He checked his phone. Said he had to leave early for a work emergency. 3 days later, Sophia came home crying. Asher had broken up with her over text. Said he needed to focus on his career and wasn't ready for a serious relationship. I wanted to tell her the truth right then, but I waited. 2 weeks later, I'm at Home Depot buying supplies for a big job. Guess who I run into? Asher, with another girl. She's wearing designer clothes, driving a BMW. I walked right up to them. Asher, how are you, son? His face went white. The girl looked confused. Oh, this is Sophia's dad, Asher stammered. He works construction. Actually, I said, pulling out my phone, I just closed the biggest contract of my career. $300,000 renovation project. I showed them the signed contract. It was real. Business had never been better. Asher's jaw dropped. The girl looked between us, sensing drama. Funny thing, I continued, Sophia's been pretty broken up about your breakup. Said you needed to focus on your career, but here you are, focused on someone else's BMW. The girl's eyes narrowed. What's he talking about? Asher tried to backpedal. Made up some story about it being complicated. I looked at his new girlfriend. Honey, ask him what he does for work. Then ask him why he was so interested in my business when he was dating my daughter. She turned to Asher. What is he talking about? I didn't stick around to watch him squirm. I had dinner plans with Sophia and her new boyfriend, the one who brings homemade cookies and asks about my day without caring about my bank account. Sophia never found out about my test. She didn't need to. Sometimes the trash takes itself out.